A housing crisis can mean different things to different people.
Housing crisis can be of many shapes and forms.
To me, a housing crisis is when you lack a safe, fixed place to live for any host of reasons.
To me, it's having a key to nowhere, not having a safety of four walls, windows, and the doors to keep you away from the elements and some of the bad people that are out there in the world today.
Photovoice is a project in which individuals who had experienced homelessness were asked to come and talk about their experiences, take photos, and engage in conversations about those photos.
Coming into it, I was kind of lost, but after we got halfway through, I was very excited to just keep going with it. And very happy that I participated in it.
Well, let's go with I was honored to be asked to be a participant and flattered that somebody would actually want to hear what I had to say and get my point of view with the different experiences.
I guess that in the back of my mind, I kind of thought that a group of people would get together and just kind of go through their horrible memories about homelessness. Some of that we did do, but for the most part, it was a sharing, and we developed a camaraderie. We supported each other.
Well, the very first one I took was out my bedroom window where it was night. And it was, to me, it was bleak. You know, when times are tough, you don't see anything, you know, so that was to show the despair. And the second photo that I used to reflect the hope was basically based on, okay, you go from that darkness into the light of day, because the picture was based upon the sunlight and the rays, the sun rays coming down. And I seen that as the hopeful part, because you always hear there's light at the end of the tunnel when the chips are down. But to really feel it and experience it, it's a whole different matter.
The second photo that I took was of the hotel that we stayed in when we were, I guess, actively homeless, I guess you could say. My daughter still vividly remembers this hotel, and when I took them with me to take the picture of it, my son was very young, so he didn't remember, but my daughter was telling him the stories of the guy who lived next door. She thought he was creepy because he would always peek out his window. The place was incredibly unsafe. The doors barely locked.
But I would say that information is something that's very empowering. So when I took a photo of the local library, because I believe that we all have the power to change our situation through information.
Well, I have from mine would be the Red Door, that they feed the homeless 6 days a week. And there's just my hand, but the ladies let me take their picture because I told them what it was for, and they were like, sure, that would be fine. And them handing me a bag to give me nourishment to get me through that day. That one stands out because when you're hungry out in the world and you have not even 2 cents to rub together in your pocket, you know, every little bit counts.